message. Yeah, boy. Today we're gonna talk about vector. There are two ways to define vectors. We can think of vectors as points in a coordinate system corresponding to joints in space, or we can think of vector as objects with magnitude and direction. We attempt to clarify why there are two definitions of vector and relate the two. Okay. The most perceptive and mathematically able school students often feel they don't understand the use of vectors, and they are absolutely right to question this, because school textbooks often switch between the different sorts of vector without justifying what they are doing. Vectors are usually first introduced as objects having magnitude and directions. For example, translation, displacements, velocities, force, and others. Vectors defined this way are called free vector. If we simply specify magnitude and direction, then any two of the same length and parallel to each other are considered to be identical. So by this definition, a vector is an infinite set of parallel direct line segments. That's all from me. Yeah, bye.
My name is Muhammad Nabil Shauki bin Safari from DKM from DKM 1C. As we all know, vector consists of magnitude and direction. From these two information alone, we can already do many things. We relate vector with carpentry. For instance, the calculation of the area of the roof, which can be calculated like this. Assuming this is the roof I'm talking about before, so we assume that this point here is point A, this point here is point B, and this point here is point C. So the vector AB, we call it as vector B, and from point A to point C, we call it as vector C. So if we were to take the vector B to the point point C and vector C to point B, we can create an imaginary parallelogram. As we all know, calculating the area of parallelogram is the same as calculating the area of a square or a rectangle, which is length times height. And we also know that triangle is half the value of a square or a rectangle. From those information, we can already calculate the area of the roof by using 1/2 AB, which is vector B, the length of vector B, and AC, which is the length of vector C. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Ronald Gadion, and today I'm going to show step by step on how to use vector in carpentry. Okay, so imagine this is the area of the window that we need to cut, and to use vector we will divide it by half. So this is a square, and OA equal to this and OB equal to this. Okay, so area of triangle, the formula is 1/2 okay, now if we put this information that we get into here, we will get this. I J K. Okay, now we just need to find the answer. Okay. This actually kind of same like finding the determinant. The determinant. Okay. And now we find this area is only for this one. So if we need, so this one here are the same as this one. So to be simple, we just need to add it again. And so the final answer is 14 units. Okay, and that is how you use vector in carpentry. Okay, thank you.
My name is Muhammad Hafidul Afiq Min IZ NQDDN AFQ. Today I want to discuss about the conclusion. In conclusion, vector can be applied in many types of carpentry work and it was very easy to use. Furthermore, vector can use in carpentry, for example, is you all can use that in determine the one direction and magnitude. Thanks you all. I hope you all can understand what we present today. Assalamualaikum. Yeah, bye.